Let's be honest, it's always nice to finish a game and see a brilliant double exclamation in the game review. In this game, I faced a 2026 rated opponent and beat them in just 17 moves with a brilliant sacrifice. Stick around to see how I trapped them. I started with g4. He developed his kingside knight. I developed my queenside knight. He played g5 and I played bishop f4, the Jobava London system. He played bishop g4. I bring my other knight out. He continued with e6. I played e3. He moved a6, and his idea was to stop knight b5 hitting his c7 pawn. I continued. I attacked his bishop. He dropped the bishop back. I attacked the bishop again. He drops it back again. I put my knight on e5, and here he played bishop e4, hitting my rook in the corner. I attacked the bishop with my f pawn. He had to drop back. I played h4, threatening to play h5 to trap his bishop. A more common move order would be after bishop f4, they play bishop f5 and you develop your knight. They play e6, you play e3, and let's say they play a6. Here you put your knight on e5, and after they say they develop their knight, you start with g4 and they can attack your rook. You play f3, they have to drop back, and h5 you're threatening to trap the bishop. It's almost the same position except black has developed his knight. Back to my game, my opponent played h5, creating some space for the bishop to drop back, and now the reason you put your knight on e5 is to capture the bishop so that after they take back, you create weaknesses in their position. I continued attacking his knight. He had to drop back, and now it's time to start attacking the weakness in the black position. I played bishop h3, hitting the pawn on e6, and if you defend it with the queen, I simply get the c7 pawn. My opponent defended it with the king, and I set up a nice trick with queen d3. He played c5, trying to get some counterplay in the center, and I unleashed a brilliant move. Can you spot it? His bishop takes e6, and after the king takes, my queen comes in, and here the best move is to block with the knight. I would have continued with checking his knight. Instead, he moved his king to e7, and now it's mate in 1. Can you spot the checkmate? It's knight takes g5, and the game ended in 17 moves.